What is up, music lovers? Severa here from Severa Music Studios. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. We have another hot artist on the couch, and this is quite a big one. He is a big personality, very well known around his parts or wherever he leaves his trail. It is the cigar smoking, Hennessy drinking, VR6 vrap 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 bapping Mr. K9 himself. How are you, bro?
Yo, het is een gevaarlijke intro. I'm duidelijk, mijn bro, man. En you?
Like, man, thanks for coming.
It's good to
I appreciate it. Now, just to let the people know where we actually met, again, another shout out to Mo, where she hosts the most notorious parties ever. If you, an up-and-coming personality, somehow, you know you made it when you end up at that lady's house to have some food.
But if she invites you, you know you're doing something right.
It must be something. I went there for the first time and it was unbelievable. All the men I met, it was really something. And, I mean, she's not even connected in the industry. She just knows me. So.
But she just invite everyone, me bro. And
I keep going back.
Yeah, but she's just cool, man.
Another shout out to Mo.
Yeah, shout out to Mo.
So, by the time you guys see this interview, K9's latest single, Gengste, would have already been released. Congratulations on that, and tell us how that came about and what does it really represent.
Thank you.
I know it's not directly derived as being a gangster, so just explain what the track really is when it's entitled Gangster.
Okay, so basically a lot of people they see gangsters as being like it was a decision that they chose, and I feel like a lot of times that's not the case, because gangsters, I'd say some gangsters choose to be gangsters, but there's many gangsters that doesn't choose to be gangsters, and I feel like it's because what they've been through, maybe as a lighty growing up, they've been abused, they've been bullied, basically, and they then become gangsters because they feel like they wanna start bullying other people because of the trauma they went through.
So it's like a sense of security for them.
Yes, basically. And you will see it's about self-esteem also, and you will see a lot of gangsters, they short. You will see always die mannetjies wat wel uitstaan.
Yeah.
The front runners. They always short, or they thin, or there's something wrong with them. They don't look nice or something. And that's always the ones that is gonna stand out. At the end of the day. And some gangsters, but they were forced to be gangsters, rival gangs, or not rival gangs, gangsters basically went to them, gunpointed them, threatened their families and all that, and then they forced to be gangsters.
Yes, the youth, that's the poverty, so just push them in that direction.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that everyone is not gangsters because they themselves chose to be gangsters.
Right.
Sometimes it's just...
So the story, you're telling it almost like from their perspective.
Yes, from their perspective.
The whole story.
Yes.
Everything surrounding.
But it's also things that I also went through.
Yeah.
You can hear some of the stuff is stuff that I went through, stuff that I learned from, because I was also in that situations where I had to do certain things because of certain reasons. I used to sell drugs, now I sell records.
Yeah.
And now, I make music and sell music.
Yeah.
I had to do certain things to survive. At the end of the day.
So let's actually get into where it all began. How did the rapping thing start? How long have you been in the game?
I've been in the game for 10 years now. Yeah.
And where did it start? Where did you lay down your first...
I actually started writing poetry when I was as a teenager. Before I started, this is before the 10 years.
Right.
So I've been writing probably 2-3 years before that already. And I started with poetry, and I just started writing stuff on paper, my emotions, how I felt, things I've been through. And then afterwards I decided to put a beat to it, and a beat and a rhythm. And then, it was that, and it was a track afterwards. And my first song I recorded was in 2010. That was my first real full song that I recorded. But before that I was writing verses, I was writing poetry.
So it evolutionized from there. And who are the people that you listen to? Who were your idols back in the day that you probably drew some of your sound from?
Oh, back in the day was I used to listen to a lot of local talent a Prasa van die Kaap, a PBK. Those are the
Yeah,
music that I listen
yeah.
to. Isaac Newton, a Devious.
Yes.
And I used to go to a lot of park jams and stuff, and those were the people that inspired me when I saw them
Yeah.
rhyming, and I thought to myself, yo, I want to rap like that one day. Yeah.
So those were your icons who you drew
Yes,
your
yes,
inspiration
yes.
from. Okay.
Yes, basically.
So the music that you put out, what does your music tell your listeners? What message in that does your music bring?
It basically tells you to be aware of your surroundings. Like my music is basically all of the things that I see. So, like Gangster is things that I've experienced myself, things that I see every day. That's what's happening in my community today.
Yeah.
You know, my surroundings. So, basically, I'm telling people to be aware and to listen to the streets. And also to at the same time I'm trying to inspire as well, you know, inspire the youth, I'm trying to show people like, look at this is the things that I went through, these are what's happening in our area or in the country or whatever, but we need to grow from that. We don't have to be like that. We need to learn from all the things that I'm talking about in my lyrics. We need to learn from it and not do those things. So I'm not encouraging people to go and be gangsters. I'm saying, look here, this is what I see. This is what I did. Learn from it.
So it's not something you're trying to glorify. You're trying, it's just raising awareness.
Yes,
Right.
raising awareness. So I'm showing you like these are the things that are happening now. You are not supposed to be doing that.
Right.
I'm trying to kind of, you know, make the youth a bit scared or whatever, you know, to get them away from that, you know, redirect them basically.
Now you've been on a couple of platforms, be it live or some other kind of promotional platform, and I do happen to know that you were on the radio on Kurup, right?
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
And tell us about your experience there.
Nah, man, I mean, Kurup was, I mean, it's been amazing. I've been there. I've did interviews with Reddy D. I've did interviews with DJ Easy. I've been on the ciphers. My music is playing there. So, bruh, it's been amazing. I've been there since.
Have they been a helpful platform
Like
in your
09?
success?
Yes, I think so. Yes, most definitely. I think it was a help. Most definitely, getting my name out, getting my music out. I think, like back then, that was basically the spot where we went to be heard, like just by a broader audience.
Right.
You know, so we went to a Kurup FM to the cipher sessions. You know, Celeste was hosting it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Celeste, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
It's been
hosting
a while, man.
it. Yeah, bruh. So, bruh, it's been a journey, my bro, and yeah.
All right.
That's what I can say.
A little apart from the music here, what is your life outside of music like? You're a dad as well.
Yes, most definitely. I'm a father. I have a sister. I have a mother. I have two sisters actually. You know, and yeah, man. But you know, music is like secondary for me. Being a father is like most important. Being a family man.
Yes.
Yeah, family is first. You know, a family before everything else, and music comes after that only. You know, so yeah, man. I work, I try.
And somehow you do find a balance between all of those things.
Yeah, but it's been very difficult.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, and especially now with the COVID and stuff, you can't do shows, you can't do your music really. Plus, I had like a writer's block for like a while.
Right.
Like during this time, because like we were just indoors and you couldn't go out, so you didn't see anything. And people was saying like, yeah, he's gonna come out with gevaarlijke music and he's gonna be doing this and doing that. But bro, like I couldn't even write. I didn't write during the lockdown.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, so speaking of which, for people to find your music, where can people follow you on social media?
You can find me everywhere. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter. It's at K9 the Hond on everything. K9INE the Hond. K9, not K and the number 9.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah. You're not gonna find me.
Links and specifics down below, people.
Aware.
So, before we close off, is there any kind of final message you can give to the aspiring artists, rappers who want to come up in the game?
Just be you, be yourself, do your thing. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Just at the end of the day, be original, man. Don't do what you see on TV. Don't do what the next person is doing. I mean, I'm still doing me, and I've been doing me for the last 10 years. Man just told me, yeah, like, you're not gonna make it if you're gonna rap Afrikaans. I'm still rapping Afrikaans.
Right.
And I'm still doing it. People is booking me for shows. And that is what I always try to tell men. So be yourself. Don't be anything else. Be yourself, and even like exaggerate it even a bit further. Like be yourself to like the best of your ability. Yeah, so I think that's what we're lacking in today's music industry, because everyone wants to be like everyone else. Like this person wants to be like that person wants to
don't
act
understand
like
we
you.
already have that person. Yeah.
But do you, my bro, because nobody else can do you like you. So aware.
That is true. So that was a in-depth, exclusive interview with K9 Dihon right here at Severo Music Studios. But that is not all. He has one final little gift for us that he's gonna be performing. So what are we listening to?
You ain't shh. That's what we're gonna do.
One rhythm, one life, people. Right here, one time in Severo Music Studios.
Session. Session. My session.
Everything kan my hit up a pin kry as a rip as a salik met jou kind verby van se klink kan lei jou in die bin ingooi dis regte party sê my weet vir jou genooi van se is week en ek soos 'n flikker dink jy reg die beat kan vir my trip as ek iets stik kom ek met 'n klik pa is 'n DJ op turntables van die Kaapstad in Josie ek het my homsie maak so baie roek in die plek kom vang 'n nousie aan my hele rip as ek sê hoe my nie phone nie jy love dit almal is niks so moenie mou nie jy claim as jou blok jy hou soos 'n pop van sy dink as 'n game is by tyd dat sy stop ek het lyn wat ek ry met 'n lyn deur my kop ek is brein van die plein en die plein is my blok ek het pyn voel sy die pyn in my kop Kaapstad is my plek so is dit dat ek staan maak om in die beste het sit kan ek saam praat want as ek dood kan met almal goed kan saak maak van ons trip nou in Durban niemand wil aan free flow is hier reg hip hop as alles oor 'n ego die hele kan me speel maar jou image moet sy niet so soos reg net 'n image wat sy need nou Session Session
Kyk na die hond, brillen van die plain caps of vlakte. As is een gevaarlijke interview at Severo Music Studios. You need to come check this place out, man. One rhythm, one life. Pa, pa, pa.